sing-songy today. How are you doing? I hope that y'all are doing well. We have a doozy of a video today. Really good stuff. I feel like the last several videos have been, I don't know, I just kind of go with what I want to do, but I have some actual like things that you guys need to check out, okay? Some clothing finds, some really great items, and y'all know you know, we talk about what we truly like. I don't promote every sale because I'm not shopping every sale, just the things that are really, really worth it. And today starts a really big sale at Abercrombie, and I wanted to show you guys some pics, okay? So obviously it's like a denim sale. Pick up some denim. I'll show you my favorite denim, but you want to grab some other things too. Usually they do a really good job, I feel, about things being kind of marked down at certain times. And I'm gonna be honest, like the best promo for your birthday, I think I got like when you sign up, and this isn't sponsored, okay? I'm just truly, y'all know I just talk about what I like. You got like 25% off for your birthday. So hello, happy 40th to me. I went ham and I bought some stuff. So I got some stuff to share. And if you shop this denim sale, which I'll share the best pair of denim because they have so much, it can get confusing. Got you covered. I'll show you the pair that you want. Pick up some of these other things too, because if you're like me and you know, you're a 40 something, late 30s, 40s, and you're still traumatized by what Abercrombie did to you like in the late 90s, early 2000s, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Not to tease, you feel me. Like, I don't want to go back there. You have a very good image of what Abercrombie is in your mind, right? And it took me such a long time to break that because it was like that for a long time. But what they have done has been better, like the turnaround and the revamping of just the vibe of the store, the culture of the store, the products, like the quality is insane. And you guys know, obviously, we're not trying to spend a fortune on things, trying to balance between what people call like, you know, the fast fashion. Everybody's just promoting things, slinging things left and right. And I'm like, well, no, if you go that way, you need to get really good things that will last, that you keep for a long time, because it's not all bad. But something like Abercrombie that isn't like dirt cheap, but that isn't like, what I'm trying to say is that the items that you get from there are a good price point, and you get items that I think rival things, say like in a Nina Bing, right? Like a more design, like a higher end, you know, that costs more. Abercrombie does that. The quality is even better in like, you know, just the buttery sweatshirts. Grab this. I don't even know if I'm gonna try this on, but just the way this feels, I wish you guys could feel this. Y'all know I've raved about their sweatshirts for years. I don't know if I'll put this on, but just, you know, the t-shirts, it looks like a basic t-shirt. It feels like butter, okay? And they last through washing and drying. They're really, really great. Sweaters, we'll get into all these things, but I've got some really great things. A shirt dress that is probably the cutest one, but the fit of this one is so good. But let's just get into it, you guys. We love Abercrombie, okay? It's a whole thing, and you don't need to think of it like you used to. But that's my thing, and I'm gonna do a video soon on making like Amazon look expensive because I've got some really good Amazon stuff, okay, lately, and a few things that are coming soon. So I didn't want to combine it with this, but y'all know that's what we've done here for all these years. I want to share with y'all the good things, and I feel like we've really gotten good at finding things that look so like luxe and expensive that aren't crazy. You know what I mean? Like from these places where you can like get a good sale, or you can, you know, Abercrombie does do a lot of markdowns often. So, and again, like that 25% off for your birthday, okay? Take advantage of that. All right, so this dress, these are kind of, I don't want to say a thing, but these sort of like tweed, what would you call it? Like a shift dress, you know, button down shift dress. I got one from Nina Bing during their huge sale, maybe like 6 months, a year ago, I don't remember. And it's very boxy, and I love it. And y'all have, I mean, I haven't worn it much. I'm saving it, and I'm just like, it's special. It's something that I know I'll have forever. But getting these, which have become quite trendy, okay, to fit correctly is insane. I bought one that was like 250 bucks, which was so stupid, from Nordstrom, and it had like a higher neck, okay? And when it came, it was just stretchy. It was like a stretchy sweater. So sometimes to get them fitted correctly, because brands don't know how to cut things, I don't understand. They make them like stretchy and then they feel cheap. I sent that sucker back, okay? But like my Nina Bing one, it's made like this. It's thick, tweed, beautiful, lined in silk, but it's cut like a bag, okay? This is cut so perfectly. I got it in a medium, fits perfectly like through the chest, the hips. It is such a good dress. And I ordered it initially in black. They also have a version that's cream with a black piping, very like Chanel-esque. Got it in black, and when I got it, I was like, oh, that's so good that I had to get it in this color. So that's kind of a mark of if something's like really, you get it and you're like, oh, gotta have another color. Really beautiful buttons. I just can't say enough good things about this. I am going to a shower this weekend, and I'm gonna wear this, and I thought, oh, I might wear it with like some heels or something, which would look great. But like if you just want it to be really comfortable, it looks like $1 million with flats as well, okay? Like I just think this is such a good dress. These Prada sandals, you guys, I probably bought my black ones like 3 or so years ago, and I wore them out, and then got these on sale right when they almost got rid of them. Sometimes the white comes in and out, but I don't think they have them anymore. I'll try to find them, but if not, there are similar Prada sandals, but I mean, you don't need, them to be exact, but I love this so much. Just a really nice pair of sandals. And that's what I like to do. I like to have a lot of good things that are affordable, or maybe like a nice thing here or there, like a nice dress, but add those nice accessories in. I'll probably carry I've been carrying this bag so much. I might talk about this bag at the end, okay? Okay, this shirt, I was in the middle of styling it, and I thought, let's not do that. Let me show you what I do like with the sleeves and stuff. Okay, this is the first time that I've tried this one on. I knew when I got it I was gonna love it because I love the material. I loved how just effortless. It reminds me of a dress version of the Citizens of Humanity shirts that I screech about, and people that were like, oh, I don't want to spend over $100 for those button down, I have the light blue. I've had the light blue for like 5 or 6 years, and I finally caved and bought the white. I'm like, why didn't I just, if you don't want to spend that, I get it, but add up all the shirts you've gotten from like J. Crew Factory or from wherever the hell, and your white shirts that were probably $20, $30, $50 maybe, and you probably have how many of those? I have one. Well, I have one blue and one white, and it is better than it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need all that. And so that's my philosophy, is I'd rather have like one really good thing than keep buying just more and more and more. And I wear those all the time. Okay, now look, this is what I do with these. Very versatile, because come fall and stuff, you can wear it with the sleeves down, with boots. But how I do a sleeve is I grab it, and I don't roll it, I just grab it and pull it straight up past and then I pull down a little and just kind of let it hang. The Citizens of Humanity shirts actually have a buttonhole here in an odd spot that I've never seen on a shirt, and it cinches it perfect. But wow, and then you could put on a belt with it. I don't do that. I think people say, like, you're not, just wear the shirt, no tuck in for a shirt. This is a dress. No tying, no belting, although please, I'm gonna do that if I want to. But I'm saying it's a good vibe just to wear it open and loose. And I have do you remember those shirts that I had years ago that were oh gosh, was it last year or the year before I really got into buying those shirt dresses by, I think, the English Factory? And I would get them sometime at Macy's. They would run this wild sale where you get them for like $40, but they were like way over $100. And they're real crisp, okay? I like the material of this. So before I even post this video, I'm gonna order the white. So I got this in a medium. Easy peasy, throw it on with your sneakers, wear this anywhere. This is what I like, okay? It's, again, very, I don't want to say in style, because this is on trend currently, but it's a classic piece that you'll have forever, because a shirt like this, a shirt dress, is never going to go out of style. Okay, you'll always look good. That's what I was saying, like, I love buying affordable clothing, but I want, and again, fast fashion, just getting things over and over and over, that's not what I'm saying. Get things that are affordable, but that are good quality basics that you're gonna have and actually keep, okay? So if you get them and you're actually keeping them, that's great. Okay, another, just one of those classic pieces, a little linen dress. It comes in a bunch of different colors, but I just thought the black was one of those things where, like, if you ever didn't know what to wear anywhere, like anytime, you could wear something like this. It's just so easy. It's cool. It has, it's not just like a thin, cheap linen. It has like a lining to it. It does have a button in the back, but the thing is so tight that I'm like, if I do this, I don't want to rip it and Brad's not home. So I was like, I don't want to get stuck in this thing. That did happen once. I had to like rip a dress. Okay, so here we go. So cute. Love this one as well. Again, literally wear it with anything. These are great finds, you guys. Like I can't. Okay, the best pair of denim and the best bodysuits. I can't tell you guys how many just basic tanks, tees, tops. I'll link to my favorite tees, my favorite basic tanks that I've had from that I've just had for years and years, right? Things I'll never get rid of. And why do I even like, I don't know, like I buy basics that are a little different. Sometimes I'm like, this is the place to get basics, okay? Because sometimes you think like, okay, I'm gonna grab basics from somewhere and they're just like dirt cheap. Okay, and then you know it. And you're like, well, whatever, I'll just go through. I don't wanna do, okay, I want things that are a good price, but that are really good quality. The way that they cut their bodysuits, first of all, this sweater's a lot today. It's like 90 something degrees outside, so I gotta get this off. But I cannot wait to have this for the fall. And I might grab it in a few other colors. It's a really nice feeling sweater, but I love the cut of it on the inside because the front's really wide. Some of these bodysuits cut down so much, but then like you can see it, you know what I mean? So it's cut really wide here, very soft. And I'm very long, I have a very long torso and it still had some fabric left. And then the back's cut kind of like a thong. So that, cause I mean, I bought a bodysuit one time and the back was cut like underpants. And I'm like, wait a minute, like what am I supposed to do with this? The whole point of a bodysuit is to tuck it in. You're gonna see that. Anyways, real good. So, really comfy, really nice. Now, about the jeans, okay? These jeans are what you want. Now, Abercrombie has 1,000,001 pairs of jeans. These are great. Now, I have the low-rise version of this as well, which is great, but the high-rise is wonderful. They have flares, straight, baggy, this, that, whatever. You want these exact ones. They're the baggy, and there's different versions of the baggy, but I will link to the exact one. Now, this has 1,000,001 washes. Now, I have some that are the same exact cut, right, through the pants, but then it doesn't have any distressing. You know, the bottom has like a regular hemmed cuff, but then it has like kind of a double button situation or a wider band, but still has the same rise. Or I might have some that's not distressed at all. Might have some that are very distressed. So the same, I like that they do this in that the same cut of jean can be different materials, can be different, but they're gonna fit the same. Do you see what I'm saying? But this is the perfect pair of distressed denim that doesn't read sloppy, like you're gonna get kicked out of a nice restaurant. Don't even get me started. Or you know what I mean? Like, oh, I can't wear that here or there. That's not really, it doesn't read sloppy. They're just a good pair of denim. And I like that the pockets are flattering. I cannot tell you, like, okay, I can't with some of these pockets. I'm not gonna get into it. I don't have the time. We don't have the time. But just the fit of this, I just really love these. So grab these and however, you know, grab them in a bunch of washes. They're so good. This was super cute. Now, I'm usually not like a frills, like let's get a little printed top for the season, you know, like sometimes, like if it's like a kitschy sweatshirt, certain ones, okay, some of them have gotten a little unhinged. But you know what I mean? But I'm usually, they're just hard to find that are not cheesy, and I just thought this was really cute. I tried on one at Anthropology the other day. It was this short-sleeved, it was really cute, and it had like a jeweled bow, and I was like, and then I looked at myself, and I was like, again, slap yourself in the face and get real with yourself. You're not wearing this. But this, I was like, okay, I could wear this anywhere. You know, it's just soft, comfy, kind of an anytime kind of vibe, but I thought really cute, you know, for the cooler weather. All right, and then finally, again, just the best t-shirts, sweatshirts. I'm heading out, so I was like, I'm gonna wear this today because it's nice and cool and soft. They're t-shirts that are like graphic tees. I like that they say like real things. Like they must have gotten like licensing with a lot of things because it's not just like, sometimes I don't like just like cheesy random, I'll say sometimes, I don't like a lot of cheesy random graphic tees. Love this, and I love all of their sweatshirts that have like, you know, places on them, or like their Formula One. They have this huge like Formula One collection, which I did get a sweatshirt. I'll link to that. They still sell it. I love that sweatshirt. Okay, anyways, I just have this on with the jeans and couldn't be easier. Okay, let's talk a few minutes because sometimes when I film these types of videos, I feel like it goes very fast. And I do feel like this one went pretty fast. So I want to talk about some things. Let's talk about let's talk about Chanel for a minute. Before I do that too, I want to give you guys a little bit of updates of things coming up. So I know we've talked, I feel like more on the podcast really about like fall and like decorating. And I know I've talked about a few things, but I have found some really good things for Halloween and fall and stuff. And sometimes I feel like, I don't say it reads desperate, but I'm not that, like I'm going to show you things when I'm actually decorating. I decorate at an ungodly early time for Christmas, and that's just the truth, whether I was doing this or not. So we always do that. But for fall, it's hard for me because it's August and it's hot and it's 90 something degrees. And I'm squeezing every little drop out of summertime that I can. And it's like, what? Like, are we just gonna end up with like a 4-month long fall? And I say this every year, but we need to get real with ourselves. It's wild that it's like, okay, August, September, October, and November, because people screech at you if you decorate for Christmas in November. Hell, I might decorate for Christmas in October just to show you what's what. I'm just kidding. I'm a November, December, Christmas kind of gal. Thanksgiving's a day, and I have a beautiful festive table, okay? But I ain't decorating my house for things. That's not the vibe, okay? Decorate the table in your kitchen. That can mesh with your Christmas, not a big deal. Okay, it's Christmas, 2 months. But that's me. But most people say, no, day after Thanksgiving, you get, Jesus gets 1 month. I don't agree, okay? But then fall, this is where it gets unhinged. You want August, September, October, and November for fall. Like, look yourselves in the mirror. Look all of ourselves in the mirror. Now, do I have a dining room table full of fall goods that I've procured? Yes. But they're not going to go up anytime soon, okay? I really like to wait until, and I'm not judging if you do. Anyone, kind of. I'm just kidding. I like to decorate, if you're going to do really spooky Halloween things, October, okay? Maybe end of September, but just October, okay? Nobody wants to look at that longer than that, okay? After 2 weeks, I'm over it, but I'll squeeze out a month of it if I must. And I love it. I don't know. Okay. Fall, I live somewhere where there is a beautiful fall. So a lot of times I feel like if I put a lot of leaf garland and stuff inside, it looks dumb. Because out the window, it's like, but wait. So I do like to decorate for fall, but I do that usually, September, August I have a hard time with. I can't in August, I just can't. Now fall candles, I've really been trying to restrain myself from busting out the leaves candles. That is lit the first day of college football season, okay? That's when my home scents change. Why are we talking about this? I can't help myself, I'm sick. But that's coming up, okay? We're gonna do a fall video and I'm gonna show you things that I bought for fall. Some of the best, like those branches right there. We need to do and I found fall ones like that because so many fall foliage you see are just so cheesy, like the leaf one, they're just so cheesy. And I found really good ones. Some really great Halloween decorations, some ideas. And I realized I'm not gonna post that too late. I want you to be able to find these things. So maybe in the next couple of videos, we'll do like a fall prep video, okay? Because we're prepping, And I've got a really good, I think, vibe for fall and Christmas this year. And I'll kind of like share what my vibe is gonna be this year because I think it's gonna be really good. Because I like to change it up every year with things that I have and it's gonna be wildly different. I think it's gonna be really good. And kind of like, if you're like me and you like to decorate early, shameless. If you want to decorate for fall now, I love you. And you're probably you're a girl I'd be friends with, okay? I'm just telling you, okay? I'm just being real with you. So no judgment, a little bit, but that's okay. I say do what I'm friends with a gal that does what she wants, okay? And I respect it, okay? I'm just telling you I'm just telling you my feelings. But here's what. If you're like me and you do like to embrace a long Christmas decor, but you also love fall, I think you're gonna love what I'm doing for Christmas this year. Okay, So we're gonna get into that. Lots of home stuff coming up. Lots of home stuff coming up. And I do have some regular home stuff that I might share too soon. So let's do like a fall prep video, things that I bought, and then new regular things around my house. Okay, we'll do some things. And then I have, like I said, that Amazon video, how to make Amazon look expensive. I feel like that's kind of become a trend now. People are just, the amount of like, there are people that just have accounts purely just for showing Amazon stuff. And it's just thing after thing after thing. And a lot of them, you know, sometimes just because it's the free people do doesn't mean you need to buy it. Okay. In fact, I'd say don't, because it's a lot. It's tempting, but you're wearing a dishcloth. I mean, it looks like you're wearing a paisley dishcloth. Like, we can't do that. Okay. Let's not do that. But again, no judgment. I'm just helping. Okay. So I do have some Amazon tips so that you don't look like you're wearing a dishcloth, and so that you can find some really good dupe. The dupes that I find on Amazon are insane. I just like to spread it out because I'm not buying that crap every day. Crap. It ends up being crap. Like, if you have too many things, like, I can't imagine. Like, you can't just be doing that all the time, because then it's like, okay, why is no one talking about this? Like, where's this going? What is it doing? Like, too much crap. Okay, we want to buy basics, and I want to find things on Amazon. There could be good things that could last forever if I wanted them to. Okay, that's my philosophy. Okay, but and then just, I do have a lot, and then a lot of others. I mean, my gosh, we've got a lot of good stuff coming up. And as always, if you guys ever have any suggestions or anything you want me to do, y'all know I'll yap until the cows come home, and I'll always figure out something. But I want to also do things that you guys want to do. So as always, just let me know. But I've been carrying, okay, again, this isn't like a bag video, and I feel, and I think I said this earlier, but I do feel a little cringe about what it's become. I think it's become something great, because people aren't just, and again, I don't care what people do, and I wouldn't mind even if you did. And I'm not the type that's like, oh, you shouldn't be showing that. I'm just saying, personally, for me, it doesn't feel right all the time showing things that are pulling in something new that's thousands and thousands of dollars all the time. Like, what kind of message is that sending? I'm not judging people that do it, because fully, I have these nice bags, or I've had them over the years. But I just know, I'm just conscious of like what that's putting out there. And for me, y'all know, like, I've always had like luxury handbags. I've kind of incorporated it all over the years, and it's just because it's things I truly enjoy. And I love finding a find. I love a vintage find. I love, I've bought a lot of them new years ago. Will I ever buy a Chanel bag new again? Probably not, because the price makes me sick. And I've got such a great collection, and I'm so glad I bought mine when I did, okay? Because it actually looks like Mama wasn't wrong. Okay, it just looks like I wasn't wrong about him being an investment. Okay, who knew? But I'm really happy with my collection. I'm happy with where it is, and I am not always just wanting something new. But there is a bag that I do have my eye on, and it's not like a Chanel or anything like that. I haven't gotten it. I'm not going to talk about it until I do. If I do, it's a whole thing. But do you guys know what I'm saying? Probably. I don't know. Are you inside of my mind? You can't probably, it's probably making no sense. I'm not saying like designer bags I said that a long time ago, are designer bags done? It's not that I'm like, oh, they're not cool to carry, because you buy a bag like this, you carry it the rest of your life, and it's not a trendy thing. It's a classic, beautiful thing. But the just constant slinging of them, like, gotta have this, gotta have that, gotta have this new, it's unrealistic, and it's quite frankly now stupid. Because, and I'm gonna say that, because used to, when I was buying them years ago, a lot of years ago, it was like, whoa, this is a lot. But now that they've appreciated, some by like 70%. It's nuts how much these bags have appreciated. And in the resale, it's crazy. And again, there's things that protect people from reselling bags that aren't theirs and stuff. So, I mean, I'm not, and I always get a little weird talking about these bags, because they have grown in value a lot. But I think there's so many better options that you can do. And I'm not saying, oh, because I don't like them. I love them more than I'm so happy that I have this collection of bags. I love them. But I just think it's good, maybe if you did want a really nice Chanel bag, or you just want to have that piece, maybe just, invest in one don't even think I'd buy one new. They're just so stupid expensive. If you can find a good deal on one pre-owned, but those are even just as expensive as they are in the store now. I don't know what, I'm not even gonna ever pretend to like give you guys advice about that. That's something you have to do. And used to, there was a clear like suggestion. I'm like, well, it'd be better if you did it this way or that way. And now it's just the market for these bags is so insane that there's just not like a roadmap to do it. But I'm not gonna pretend like I'm, because I've been carrying them, and I'm like, okay, what's in my bag? Do you want to see something like that? This is the bag I've been carrying a lot lately, and I really do love it. This is the one that I got in Rodeo Drive years ago. I got it at the Rodeo store, and I always wanted one that was like a nude color. But I always, even before I started buying Chanel bags, wanted the tan. I just love the tan. Now this one is a color that I think they only made either that 1 year or just a couple years. This is not their normal beige. Their normal beige is a little yellowy and a little more tannish. This is a little more of like a warm, like a rosy, more of a pinky beige. It's just the most beautiful color. The silver is really beautiful on it. I'm glad I got the silver on it. And I just think it's such a beautiful bag. And I'm gonna say, if you lost your mind and you're like, yeah, I'll just buy one at the store, go for it, girl. Who's to judge, okay? They'll probably be even more expensive years from now, and you'll be great. But if you are gonna, I think, get a Chanel bag, or you're gonna get one like pre-owned, go for a flat bag, and then do your research on the price, and get one that is in good shape, obviously from somewhere you trust. I'm not gonna give you guys recommendations on that, because places that I have recommended in the past I don't really F with a lot anymore, just because of certain reasons and certain things that, like, I don't know, like I'll get a bag and I'm like, well, this isn't good, or it just, the quality sometimes isn't good. There's issues. I've just found some issues with some things. So do that on your own. But getting like a pre-owned one, I think, is good. But you do have to be careful. But okay, flat bag, whatever. It's a good, I think, here's what, it's ridiculous no matter what. I'm not saying, I'm not out of touch, I'm not an idiot. But I'm just saying, if you did want to get a luxury handbag, I think like you're really going to invest a lot in one that's going to hold its value, and that you're not just going to turn around and sell in a couple years. You need to hold on to these for a long time, okay? To see, the Chanel flat bag in any size. This is the jumbo. Yes, the jumbo. And sometimes the ones that are like mediums are even more expensive. Like, I don't even flipping know. And I'm gonna say, I was always really, like, see, I'm even so careful. But then I'm like, you know what, this thing is sat on a shelf, and I'll take it down, and I'll carry it once or twice here and there. But then I'm like, you know what, no, I want to enjoy it, I want to carry it. And I found that the smoother leathers, they call them lambskin, some of the ones, I think the boys calf skin, I have had that before, versus like the caviar. People used to always say, oh, the caviar is more hardy. I actually feel the opposite. I like a smoother one. I have had a calf skin wallet that looks brand new, and it has been beat to heck and back. These I just think are beautiful and really durable, actually. But you do need to be careful with, you're not just scrubbing them up against things, but they will last and they'll be beautiful. But they're meant to be used. And sometimes I'm like, I'm really not getting the good out of some of these things. And I'm like, F it, I'm gonna carry this thing. So I gotta say, I don't use any of these pockets. It has the little thing, like, if you have like some cash or a valet ticket or something. And this is always an odd thing, but I'm always scared my ring's gonna like break, get the leather. And of course, like, you get little imprints from your zipper pull right there. And so sometimes I'm like, ah. But listen, you just have to use these bags and enjoy them. These really do hold a lot, okay? And even though I'm like being so careful with it. But I don't know, I think a lot of times, like, what's in my bag videos, it's like putting things in there that are trashed. This bag really forces you to just keep things very tight and right, okay? There's not a whole lot of room for foolery. The hand sanitizer that matches my bag, which is kind of funny. I really like this hand sanitizer. Bath & Body Works has done me dirty. I love their spray hand sanitizers more than anything. And in this world now, we need our hand sanitizer. Why have they stopped selling the spray hand sanitizers? They used to have the seasonal, now they have those little stupid, I do not like the gel hand sanitizers. Sometimes they leak, they're stupid. I want to spray. And so I've just started buying this brand, and I like how they fit into your purse, and they're cute. And this one matches the bag. This is the rose. I'll link to it. Okay. And then what else do I have in here? This bag. Okay. And let me just take out everything. Oh, I do have, okay. I have, that's it. There's nothing else in there. I do not use these little pockets for anything ever. I don't know. I'm just afraid. See, again, I'm like, I'm afraid. Bag's too nice. I'm afraid. Let me show you. So let me just talk about this, and then I'll show you all the little random things that were in here. This I got during the anniversary sale, and I think it was 75 bucks. It's normally 100 bucks. It's a little Longchamp bag, legit a little bag, and it's a cosmetic bag, but you can use it however you want. How adorable, okay? People were so upset that they couldn't get it during the anniversary sale. Yes, I realize you could save $25 on it, okay? If you are that unhinged as I am, that you were even gonna spend $75 on a cosmetic bag, you might as well spend 100 because we're sick, okay? So if you want it that bad, and you're obviously sick like I am, just spend 100 bucks and get the one that you want. And they come in like 15 colors. I don't even know, but they come in a ton of colors. But this is just the cutest bag. I love it so much. And I was never a fan of a Longchamp tote. I just thought they were kind of basic, and it was kind of like during that year when everybody was like wearing the bubble necklaces and the Jack Rogers sandals and this and that. That was like around the year I was getting married, and I was traumatized, and thank God I did wear the bubble necklaces and I did all that, but I didn't go too far down like into the Lily Pulitzer and like the, oh gosh, what was that other store? Head to Toe, J. Crew at that time of it all. I probably did. Oh God, I don't want to think about it. But yeah, I didn't lean into the Longchamp totes and all that, but I do like these. I think they're very cute. And then the little bag that I got, so cute. But this is such a nice little cosmetic bag. It truly holds everything. Hand cream, like a balm. I love this balm, this Tatcha balm, just for touching up. Oh my gosh, so good. People are, I think, now catching on to like the balms and the, not powdering your skin. I live by this. You just wash the little thing. It's a little sponge that you blot with instead of, you don't want to put more powder on your skin. Never touch up with powder unless if you're like on a movie set and you've signed your soul to the devil anyways, so you might as well like F up your skin. I saw this ad for this like purple balm the other day that looked real good. This girl was like blotting it, and her skin looked like skin still, but it was like not so shiny. And I'm like, we got this, okay, you got it. And it just touches everything up in such a nice way. Oh my gosh, the peptide lip balm, I live for that stuff. I've got this Kula Skinny Dip SPF balm, some pens, oh my guys, some L&M pens, my Chanel Mary Rose that I can't live without. I always have a stick of this, the Merit foundation stick in linen. Linen, yes, linen. The best foundation stick okay, I love it. Okay, I hate stick foundations, usually heavy, gross, breaks you out. This won't. But this is so great for touching up. If you look at yourself through the day, you're like, oh, okay. Just a little hint, okay, a little touch, a little dab will do ya. And, not touching up from the fact that earlier when I said touch up, I meant like from the fact that maybe like you're really oily or it looks like you've got breakthrough. No, that's just your skin, just embrace it. But like just dab it, you know what I mean? Blot that off. Don't put stuff on top of the oil. Disaster waiting to happen. But if you're like, okay, I'm really red, or oh, my under eyes are really dark and I didn't put anything on them this morning, or oh, I've got a big old zit, like this is good, okay? And it's, even if you like leave the house, you didn't put on makeup, that is like, I can just touch that up anytime. And I really love this little cosmetic bag. It's just so cute. And it's very, when I first got it, I thought, is that gonna be like too much to put in a bag? It's like a bag in a bag. It's not, it's actually smaller than the other one I was using. And I can just grab it out really easily. I went back to this, you guys. I've always kept this in my purse with keys. I've had this for maybe 10 years or so, but I've always had like a separate little card case or a wallet to put my money in. And I went back to this because I was like, because I was putting 3 car keys in it at once. I was like, I don't need mine, I don't need the truck, I don't need the other, I don't need all these keys at once. So I'm like, I'm just gonna put my key in here with my house keys, and then I have like some extra, you know, like gift cards, Starbucks cards, little cards I don't use all that often in there because you never have to access that. But then it's got a zipper in the back. I hope they still sell this card case, or it's a key holder, but it has a zipper and it holds like everything that you need. I've got my credit cards, I've got my ID. This is a really big pouch, and this is all that I need, you know what I mean? So I really kind of went back to that because that's how I used to use it years ago. And then I just put the key to the truck separate, and I don't even need this. If I'm not gonna use the truck, I just leave it at home. And then a little list that Livy made for the store the other day. So, okay, I don't know. We just hadn't done a what's in my bag in a while, and I don't know. Did that make sense what I was saying about the Chanel bags? Your answer is no. I know, because I'm like, what did I even say about it? I'm just saying that I mean, it is different. It's a different time than it was. I'm not saying a different time. I'm just saying for me, it's a different time. Like, I've collected all the bags that I want. If I want something special and really find something amazing, yes. But it's not the time anymore where I'm like putting my name on a list trying to get a Chanel mini or this or that for an ungodly amount. It was crazy expensive when I was buying it years ago, but the price increases, not just by a little bit, it's crazy. And I'm glad that I collected all my bags then. And now, like, if I want something and I find it is super special, I'll get it if it's, you know, within reason. But the Chanel, the Hermes, it's all just, it's crazy. It's gone cuckoo, okay? But if you can find a good flat bag, or if you are like, listen, I am going cuckoo and I am gonna continue to spend a lot of money on these bags, regardless of the price increase, excuse me, then the flap is what you want. It's gonna hold its value. All the different Chanel bags that they make, like I have the Deauville tote, the boy bags, little wallet on chain. What are the other ones? The 28, what is it? No, not the 20, what are they called? See, I don't even know what they're called. The reissue, love a reissue. The ones with the chain. Why can't I think of what that's called? I have the tweed one and I have a black one. Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna end this and be like, Tiffany, that's what it's called. Those are fine, but the flat bags are what's gonna hold their value. So if you are gonna spend thousands on a bag, you might as well spend that on something that's gonna hold its value. And a flat bag is, I think, I don't even have to tell you that. We all know it's kind of, you know, if you are gonna buy something Chanel, it's the way to go. So, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this. Shop the Abercrombie sale for sure. Pick up some of these things. I love what I found. And I'm really excited about this season ahead. I'm looking right now at some Halloween things. I have a Halloween village. I was gonna say Halloween village from hell. It is a Halloween village from hell. You're gonna love it, okay? And I'm trying to figure out like is this, like, who am I? I'm gonna have a Halloween village? I used to put out my 2 big spiders and, you know, a little spider web, my little plug-in house, you know, haunted house from when I was a kid that my mom gave me, and call it a day. And now we're talking a Halloween village, and I'm not ashamed, and it's gonna be magnificent. So we've got a lot coming up. Let me know what you guys think. Like, when do you start I know you're gonna say you want that video now because we want to be able to buy stuff, right? So I was gonna say, like, when do you want me to do that? But we might do that soon. I'm gonna show you the things that I've got, and then in September, like the end of September, then I'll do like my whole like Halloween vibe with you guys. But I do want to get into some fall things soon, so we'll get into that. And I hope that you guys have a great week. Love y'all so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Subscribe to the podcast if you haven't. Brad and I do that every week too, so we kind of fill in the gaps of things that you might be like, what do you think of this? What do you think? It's all there. We get into everything there. So anyways, you guys, love you. Talk to you soon. Bye.